good day, and welcome to another episode of Social Media Roundup with TechNext. My name is Onyinye. With me in the studio is my partner in analyzing stuff. Gege. Hey.
Hey, Dennis.
Sorry.
Dennis here. Hi,
yes,
guys.
Dennis is here. What's up?
Cool, we're pushing it.
This week was short, right? The work week.
Yeah, it was really short and I love it.
Thank God, right? Due to the public holiday, do you know during the public holiday, all I was thinking is, why can't we work from home?
Like, seriously.
Especially in a city like Lagos. I would really like to work from home. I think I'm more productive. But then, if we're working from home, how do we do this? So I guess we're still trying to figure it out. Anyway, people, today we are, as usual, looking at talking about three stories. And basically, I think the theme for this episode will be like, if maybe, like, okay, I'm going to ask you a question, Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that Lagos State is like the poster child for liberal stance in women issues?
In Africa, yes, absolutely.
What do you mean by in Africa?
In Nigeria.
Are they better than? I think they're even better than South Africa, to be honest. South Africa is not very.
I don't know what happens in South Africa.
Okay,
honestly.
in Nigeria is what I mean.
In Nigeria, definitely, obviously, like, no state is as liberal.
I agree.
For us to even be having a conversation about abortions in Lagos, that it can even be a sustained. Of course, I'm an abortion advocate.
You're not an abortion advocate. You're pro-choice.
I'm pro-choice, but I'm also an advocate.
Oh, you're an abortion advocate?
Yes.
Okay,
I advocate for abortion.
Okay, Dennis does that. I guess I'm pro-choice. I don't know if I'm an abortion advocate, but I would want people to have a choice.
You know what I just realized? No,
that what?
Never mind.
I think I know. You're in trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, so I do agree that Lagos State is quite liberal. I mean, what you mentioned, the conversation they're having about that issue, the fact that, I was doing research and I found out that Lagos State has had 9 deputy governors.
Mm-hmm.
And more than half of that has been women.
I mean.
In Nigeria?
I mean, they're like.
They're really
yeah, it's
liberal.
It really is a good thing.
It is a great thing.
Yes.
And I think not just in the case of women in politics, also in like several issues. Like, in the case of domestic violence, do you know that Lagos State does not joke with that? Make them no catch your papa. As in, the woman should not just report you.
I think they have like multiple centers.
Yes.
And multiple agencies
I
have
watched a video where a woman went to report her husband that he beat her. It was at night, like 10 p.m. and agents came with her to the house to arrest the husband.
I even know the one that won't happen very close to home. People that I know. The wife went to report him to the agent. They came and they brought police. He was very surprised.
Oh, they have a law about that. They don't joke with that. And now we are seeing a new trend. We're going to talk about that. The issue of like sexual assault. They are also leading, which is what leads me to say that Lagos State is like the poster child. Every other state in Nigeria is like all talk.
Lagos State is in the preliminary stage of what a progressive, I think we can use the word progressive.
Right.
Or what a progressive Nigeria would look like 10, 20 years from now.
I mean, and I'm so happy to be a Lagosian by birth. I mean, if we're not doing all the state of origin.
Do you know that Lagos State is also about to release, they said the cards used to be available, but I wasn't aware of it. Okay. But now they're bringing back these cards, I think the last records or something, where we can now get credits on the card. Yes, and with
like a credit system.
Yes, and with that one single card, you can pay all the bills that you have to pay in Lagos.
On credit?
Yes.
Okay, let it not look like we are doing adverts for Lagos State. Did you not pay?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if that happens, I'm not sure it's a great thing, Dennis.
Why?
We're going to have that conversation later because I'm anti-credit.
Oh yeah, don't use credit. If you don't want to use credit, don't use credit. But there are people who
Nigerians have a very low report. The report shows that they do not really pay back debt.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you what the numbers are saying. You're telling me you don't.
Which
what
numbers?
You think?
The numbers that
Why are loan sharks going to the extent of calling people that this person took a loan? Nigerians are not paying back their loans.
Loan sharks that are terrible, illegal.
They are illegal, yes, but why are people not paying back their loans?
Did you just defend loan sharks?
I'm not defending loan sharks. I'm saying that people are not paying back their loans, Dennis.
What is that
to
one?
The issue. Last week we told you that Funke Akindele was in the news. It was a rumor at that point she could be, chosen or picked as the deputy governorship candidate for PDP, People's Democratic Party in Lagos State. Well, we're happy to announce that indeed we were correct and it is true. An unveiling happened earlier this week in Ikorodu. So now Funke Akindele is officially the deputy governorship candidate for the People's Democratic Party, making her, joining the list of several women who have been deputy governors in Lagos. But she's not a deputy governor yet. The elections haven't happened. She's in the running. So what do you
And already they've come for her edges.
Do you know the bad belly is
I
what's
don't know
happening?
if it's bad belly. I just feel like people have grievances. I also felt like her lexical choice was a bit off. So she addressed Lagosians as her fans.
Okay, Dennis, you're not quoting her, right?
Please,
that wasn't what she said.
Okay, please.
At the interview at Channels TV, she said she had 20 million fans.
She said
what was wrong with that statement? She has 20 million
she
fans.
Said her fans are in the grassroots.
Across. She said she has 20 million fans across social media.
Can we just play the video for them to see?
Can you put a figure to the followers? What you're expecting?
So I have over 19 to 20 million fans
on social media.
And
they're not
the grassroots. What about the grassroots?
Exactly.
The grassroots are lots of people.
Because politics, they say, is not on social media.
Exactly. It's the grassroots. They are my fans. They feel me. You know that.
Outside of Ikorodu.
Yes.
But that was what she said, that she has 20 million fans across social media. And then the guy now asked, what of in the grassroots? She was like, yes, that people love her. What is wrong with that? She is a celebrity. She has fans.
People felt like she's wearing an entirely different hat now. She's not a celebrity in this context. People are looking for someone who they're going to employ.
But Dennis, can I just tell you, she is running on the platform of being a celebrity.
That is what it is a job.
Yeah, but she has not even been given the job yet. She's vying for the position.
This is a job.
She is a celebrity, whether she wins or not.
This is a job. She wants to be our deputy governor. And people feel like she's coming with a celebrity attitude at it. And that is unacceptable. Well, too many Nigerians,
Nigerians have always been performative. There is nothing wrong. There have been politicians in other countries that became, that got into political position. The person in Ukraine was a comedian.
People are not saying that she's a celebrity. People are not complaining that she's a celebrity.
An actor. He is an actor.
I feel like you're shadow boxing. People are not saying that she's a celebrity.
They have a problem with her choice of words.
They have a problem with that choice of words because it sort of brings a perspective that a celebrity wants to be like, look at me, I am a famous actress. Like, look at my credentials. I am a famous actress.
You people have
and people just do not want that.
I feel like people are just nitpicking at this point, and it's not even fair.
I do think her campaign has been solid though.
Exactly, we keep saying we want people. Do you know why I'm defending her? Because they did the same thing to Banky W when he ran. They were mocking him on Twitter when they heard he lost. What do we want exactly? We say we want young people to run, but when a young person comes out, the first thing is to attack them. There is more attack than support. It's not fair.
I mean, is it supposed to be easy to become the governor?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be easy, but what has she exactly done wrong?
This is
Nobody has come out to say.
Let her defend herself. As she has.
So. As she has. And I trust her to keep doing that.
Yeah.
And maybe
this is how it's supposed to be.
Maybe on the flip side
she will continue defending herself.
The good thing is that she would learn how to fight to retain her position. So, but I just wish we would reduce the attacks. Personally, I wish we would just lay off her.
I think that some of the comments have been sexist. There are comments
to
about...
be expected in a society like ours.
Look at her makeup, look at her hair, look at this.
Don't even go there.
I just feel like, come on, guys. Like, let's pay attention to what she is saying, what her campaign is. Can she get the job done? At the end of the day, those are the things that should matter.
Can she get the job done? What does a deputy governor do?
Are you saying we should just put somebody there?
Yeah, but what do they do? She can't get the job done. What do they do? Like the ones that have been there. It's not like some hard. It's not like some hard. You're not going to mass.
It's a tedious job, and the fact that other people have not looked like they were very active doesn't mean.
And that's the thing, like you
should
said.
Just put anybody there.
You said looks like they are very active, and you know that with her position, she's going to be very active.
I hope
because
so.
she has to look like she's active.
Exactly, and
she has to stay relevant.
I do like the scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of it is like, oh, it's Funke Akindele.
Yeah.
But I think the scrutiny is good to keep her on her toes.
Right. That's true.
As it should be. She should be on her toes every day.
True.
That she's our deputy governor.
Well, from us really, I think we wish her the best here.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. An election is a fight. I hope. May the best man win. Literally, in this case, the best woman.
Very bold move from her.
Very bold move. Congratulations. And I think whether she wins or not, this is a huge win.
Yeah.
It is to be selected as a deputy governorship candidate for such a big party in Lagos.
And as a visible deputy governor, because many of them are not even visible.
True.
You don't see them.
True. So this is definitely a win for Funke. So congratulations to her. Moving on, still in Lagos State. This news broke yesterday. You know the very popular case about Princess and the Nollywood actor Baba Ijesha, who was accused of sexual assault on a 14-year-old. Sorry. Turns out, we're just talking about it just yesterday, so that issue just died.
Right.
We thought like it had. Thankfully, this is actually why we're talking about Lagos State at the beginning. They take these matters very seriously. You remember the Chrisland guy that was giving he was asked to pay, was it 10 million naira or something for sharing that video?
Yes.
In the same Lagos State, child pornography, yes. And now this Baba Ijesha case, we thought that the normal system stuff he had left. Not true. Turns out yesterday, a court in Lagos State sentenced him to 16 years. Whoa. That's great news. That is really great news. And that's how we're talking about Lagos State. Because, it probably happens in other states, but Lagos State takes these things extra serious. What do you think?
I think it's a step in the right direction for Lagos State.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is the culmination of the work that all the women activist groups have been doing, working with the governors to make sure that women get some justice. Especially because, as many lawyers have said, sexual assault cases are very difficult to prove.
True.
Because many at times it's a he said she said thing. But in this particular instance, Princess actually had video recording.
Video evidence.
Yeah, she had a recording of the whole thing, which really presented very hard evidence to make the case.
Did you remember when this thing came out on social media and some men were actually defending this issue?
That's what they say.
I'm shocked. Some people even said that video will not be admitted into court.
I did medical doctors.
Or even lawyers.
But why are Nigerian doctors, whenever there's like a rape case or sexual assault, Nigerian doctors are always the first to defend the person being accused?
That's a blanket statement saying Nigerian doctors.
The ones I see on social media.
I have no idea why.
And I say this very unapologetic. I'm very unapologetic because it's what we see.
I don't know why that is often their stance, but I'm not even sure the person who was saying this was a doctor, and they were like, it will not be admitted in court. And I'm like, yo.
Did you see that? Okay, you saw that video of that guy, the Brazilian guy who did that sexual assault.
A doctor. They caught that one on tape. Like there had been reports, and
he was sexually assaulting a patient of his
who was
and while the operation was going on.
So she was out of it based on the drugs they gave her, and this guy left the operation he was supposed to do and was assaulting his patient. Is that one a normal person? Like, he should be locked up forever.
I don't go trust Nigerian doctors before.
Locked up and the keys thrown away. Like, so this ruling by the court in Lagos is a welcome development.
Absolutely.
It is a very strong statement to the pedophiles out there, to people who will not let little girls rest.
To zip up.
Nobody is begging you to zip up. Lagos state government will deal with you. We can assure you.
We are going to get justice for the children.
Justice will be served. It will be served. If you were doing that in other places, not here. Absolutely. At least not anymore. So this is like very welcome development. Congratulations to Princess Iyabo Ojo, everybody who
fought for this justice.
For this to happen. This is a win for y'all. And for all those men who try to silence these women.
Yeah.
Shame.
I just remember that actress who was
shame
there.
On you people. Shame.
That actress who was now saying that I said, I can't remember her name. She was like, I said, let us know, is there any evidence to prove this?
Apologists.
I don't like using the word rape apologists because sometimes we use it when it's not.
Yeah, but in this case, that's clearly what it is. I'm still speaking of sexual assault.
A patriarchy princess.
We talked about R. Kelly, right, being sentenced to 30 years, and we thought that was the end of it, Dennis. Do you know that that's not the end? Like, he's facing a second criminal charge for trying to buy back the tapes.
Yeah.
He made with little girl. This is disgusting. He made tapes with little girls. Someone has them, and then he tried to
buy
illegally or something. And being in position of, even being involved in that's already child pornography. Trying to even acquire that.
Tapes. Oh God. Such a disgusting, disgraceful human being. Could they sue me for saying that?
No! You should have seen what Daily Mail wrote about. You should have seen what they wrote. You're being mild. So I can't.
Why is R. Kelly so out of it?
He's been moved from where he was in. Now he's been moved to Chicago.
Someone
he was in jail, but now they've moved into a federal prison.
Where he belongs.
He belongs.
Someone was sick, and I was speaking to someone who comes around to help us with stuff, and then she said, so the person was like really, really sick, and then she said, that one don't come out for human being. No. When I hear the R. Kelly's case, like, that one don't come out from human being because, and it's consistent. And I remember the interview he did with Gayle King, where it was like, they asked him, what are you doing with these young girls? And he's like, I am seeing them. I'm dating them. He
made tapes with 5 underage girls. That was what he was trying to
that we know of.
Those are the ones they have the tape now that we know of. 5. And
do you know that there are still like many men out there who still feel like, including medical doctors of course, who still feel like it's not that bad, or
is it the women are
lying or something. I'm just
or like, some sort of defense. Shame on anybody who's
almost like 60-something women have actually come forward.
Those are the ones that admit to.
Yes.
You know that there are many that would never come because they are too ashamed, and maybe they've even moved on, they've healed, they don't want to reopen that old wound, so they're like, you know what, whatever, we are Kelly.
There was that news that he actually married Aliyah when she was 16.
A lot of people have been saying that, but you know, now that she's late, like, how do we?
Can't really.
But there are court records that say that it's actually very possible. Right?
What's the name of that other guy that is in the new West Side Story? The guy who was in Defaulting and stuff. You know that guy too is also into like pedophilia behavior. Ansel Egots, I think.
His name.
Ansel Egots also.
It's not funny.
What that one does is it takes the women. So he would travel to states where it's
Legal.
to be with 16-year-olds, and he will start to like chat with the person when it's like California or places where it's illegal.
Let's not.
And then when he gets there, he will now say, "Hey, it's illegal and I didn't do anything." And I see same like, and he was like in the West Side Story film. I was like, God.
Let's
The
not
standards.
let's not disgust our viewer.
And I think it was that legendary director, the Spielberg guy.
Yeah, is it Michael Spielberg?
Something
Steven
Spielberg.
Spielberg. Is it Steven? I don't know.
I
which
don't know,
one
but
is-
you know the guy we're talking about.
Yes.
Who did the Color Purple.
Right.
I was like, what is wrong with men?
That's okay. I just want to say, Dennis, that it's not men aren't the only sexual abusers or sexual predators that we have. We have women who are sexual predators.
Like the
They
first
are
lady of
women.
France.
They are. Oh my. Please, Dennis. He was not underage. Macron. It's not Macron's wife.
Yes, they started dating when he was in high school. She was his teacher.
I don't know about that. I don't know how the French do.
I know about that one. No.
I just wanted to set the record straight that it's not just men. There are women who are sexual predators. They abuse little boys. Regardless of who's doing it, it is wrong. And I hope, in fact, I pray, I know the law is going to catch up with you. And you will serve your time in jail.
Now, wow.
That's our show.
People are trying.
That is it now. That's our show, guys. We talked about really heavy stuff, but we
This
do
was
that.
very heavy.
We try to keep it balanced because this is the real world, right?
Yeah.
These are real things that are happening to real people. So we can't just, like I always say, hide our head in the clouds and talk about this shallow fun stuff where serious stuff are happening. Sometimes we also talk about these things to let you know that these things are happening. Dennis, what's the where to follow us?
On social media, we are across all our social media. We're everywhere. Technex.ng. Do subscribe to. Why are people not subscribing to our newsletter? Do subscribe to our
Subscribe,
newsletter.
please.
Technex Roundup. We have amazing content with our website.
That's it.
Follow me on social media. Follow me on Twitter at Daladenis, DALADNNIS, Agodi.
Agodi Goddess. Follow me. I say some stuff like I have a Twitter.
She has been on fire.
I don't say stuff people are thinking but they can't say so. Yeah. Follow us on social media. Follow Technex. And until next time, until next weekend, have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful week ahead.
Bye guys.
Ciao.